Hey everybody, and welcome to the next episode of a Dearybury of a Day. Let me get the screen fixed just right. Oh, I forgot to turn off the participants list. There we go. Here we are. Everybody is here and ready. And y'all, this is a fantastic episode for multiple reasons. It's the first time I've had multiple faces on the screen, first of all, but it's also the first time that I have had a specific school-wide leadership team that I have worked with on the show. These people that you see on the screen are amazing humans that I have grown to love over the last year. This is the leadership team from Bex in Belton, Texas, Belton Early Childhood School. You see Sheila, Courtney, Amy, and Megan. I want all of you to take a minute to tell us who you are and tell us what your role is there at the school. And tell us, like, when you're not at school, how do you like to play? Like, what do you do after school that entertains you? Let's start with Sheila, and then Sheila, you can pass it to somebody else.
Okay, I'm Sheila Servick. I'm the principal here at Belton Early Childhood School. Gosh, BB, you threw me on a loop here with the play outside of school. I'm trying to become more playful. That's why I doodled with you last night.
I know you did doodle with me last night, so you could just say you doodle.
Yeah, and so I'm going to start doodling. That is my thing. Like I was thinking, going to church, anything, like I'm going to start doodling. That's going to be one of the ways I'm going to kind of add some playful moments into my life outside of here.
If anybody says to you, why are you doodling? Just send them to me, because there's all kinds of reasons why you do it, okay?
Okay, I will do that. I'm going to pass this on to Megan.
Hey, I'm Megan Floyd. I'm the instructional coach at Bex. And outside of school, I really love to play Legos with my boys. That's the one thing that they kind of let me play and not take over with rules for the game. So we enjoy that time together.
You see my latest minifig?
I saw that. I love it.
I'm kind of obsessed with it. I love it.
Yeah.
$5 on the Facebook Marketplace.
Ransom would totally try to take that from you. He likes the little people.
Maybe I'll bring one as a Cersei when I come back in August.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, how about Courtney?
Okay, I am Courtney, and I'm the assistant principal at Bex. And well, I feel like I live a pretty playful life, but it's getting better all with my learning with Mr. Dearybury here. And so having 3 kids at home helps with that. So it could be dressing up in costumes, it could be chalk, it could be reading different books. I've gotten into running where I'm listening to music, and sometimes you just have to bust out a move real quick and when you're in the middle of a stride. Just trying to live life light and happy. So I've enjoyed getting more playful this year.
I love that. And I love watching your running on social media. And, you know, with or without music, running is playful, whether people know it or not. I mean, some people, it's a really difficult form of play, but it is definitely a form of play. All the endorphins going through your body. I love it. All right, last up, we've got Amy. Amy, tell us what you do.
I'm Amy Hale. I am the school counselor here at Bex, and very blessed to be a part of this leadership team and to get to know Jed. And the way we are playful at home, we are a board game family. So you will see all kinds of board games around the coffee table, which I have had since they were little. It's got all kinds of scratches in it. I'm not going to give up that coffee table because it's our board game table.
I love that. I love that a lot. One of the things that I have in my house that you may want to start, all of you may want to start, I have a game night journal. And every time we play a game night, I write down the board game that we played or the game that we played and the names of the people who played and who won the game. That's important. And
That's fun.
This journal goes back all the way to the very first year I built this house in 2005. So maybe you should add that to your coffee table. Do you have a favorite board game that you play?
Monopoly is our big one. We're a big Monopoly family, but Jed, I am trying to I have not gotten the card game Taco, Goat Cheese.
Taco Cat, Goat Cheese Pizza.
That one's fun.
My kids will love that, and I still haven't done it yet.
It's fun.
Okay, Mr. Dearybury, we have made a pact that is coming with us on our leadership retreat next month.
Yes.
Oh,
And
yes.
playing that game.
As long as you FaceTime me in so I can play.
Hey, and we didn't tell you, not that we're trying to take over this
I don't care.
session, But we did have a play day with our teachers. We played games with our teachers. One TLD, we just surprised them. Like we had talked about that. And we did. And I'm telling you, we played that game. Like some of us played that game and we were laughing so hard. It was so good in the midst of after a stressful day to be able to laugh. I mean, we could not stop
And
laughing.
cry. We were crying.
I know.
We were crying.
The first time I ever played Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza, I was in a local brewery, and it was packed out full of people, and we were at our table, and we could not breathe. We were laughing so hard because every time, for those of you who have not played the game at home, you have to do certain motions. One is a groundhog, and the other is a gorilla, and I can never figure out which one to do at which. So everybody's up here. And I'm down here, and then everybody's down here, and I'm up here, and you have to play the game. It's $10 online. Look it up, Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza.
And then Amy had to add in sounds with it, and then we all started adding in sounds with it. So it was really playful.
She made it extra playful.
I just noticed my table.
Oh,
My table was all whoppy jawed. I think I leaned on it too much. This is an old art table. I got this at a yard sale for $10.
I like it.
I'm obsessed with this table, but sometimes I lean on it too much.
Your cups.
It's live TV. It's live TV that could be edited, but I don't know how. Okay, let's get to the game that I have played. So y'all, I don't know if you've watched any episodes of the show. It's okay if you haven't. I forgive you, even though this is probably like the 25th, 30th episode. I don't know. But what I do is I just want everybody who joins to start their day with a moment of play. We've already played because we've been swapping stories, listening to each other, talk about fun ideas that we're doing outside of our work. But starting your day with a moment of play is so important. As y'all know, all the brain chemicals, all of the neurotransmitters are released when we play. And I try to so far I've come up with a different idea every day. I used to spin this wheel and let it dictate, but I kind of like the thrill of coming up with a game each morning of what people could do. And I asked y'all this morning, did you have a cup? Okay. If you're sitting in an office by yourself and you need to release some endorphins, right? And you have a cup like this, you can literally have a moment of play to start your day with a cup. So I don't know if y'all can adjust your computer screens to where we can see your cup. Can you make that happen? Y'all know where we're going. Y'all know where we're going with this. We're just going to flip our cup. We're going to start with the bottom down, okay? And we're going to flip our cup up in the air and see which one of us can land it upright first.
Oh, it's hard for
Yeah.
Here, there we go.
See, you got it. Yeah, you got it.
So Jed has got to land like this, right?
Yeah, you're going to start with it down, but you're going to flip it and it has to land like this. Now, one thing that you got to be careful with is your cup will bounce and it's going to go off in the floor and we're going to giggle at you. But that's part of the fun. That's the next one. Now, the first one that gets the cup to land upright wins the game.
Oh my.
Okay.
Here we go. We got some competitiveness going on.
I love it. All right. Everybody get ready. On your mark, get set, and go. Who got it?
Megan?
Keep going.
Was that you?
No, I haven't got it. Keep
Do I
going.
go again?
Yeah, keep going.
Did she do it?
Wait, no, it's gotta land upright, Megan.
Oh, upright. Oh man.
Upright. I got it.
Oh, who got it?
Look, Courtney!
Courtney.
She did it!
Not good at this.
Courtney.
It was not working for me.
Megan, I actually learned how to hold the cup from Megan, and then that's when I got it.
I'm impressed you did it.
Oh, you got to flip it.
All
I
right,
was trying to do it a different way.
maybe that game wasn't for you, right? So maybe you need another game. Okay. So put your cup about 2 feet from you.
2
If
feet.
you got 2 feet or a foot, whatever. And I think you all have a scrap piece of paper.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to use sticky notes, and I will say this is not necessarily a sustainable game. But if you know what, wait a minute, I've got some scrap paper over here. Let me get scrap paper. I'm going to play exactly like y'all are playing. Hold
I'm
on.
having trouble with my.
Me too.
I've got a bag of scrap paper. I know y'all are surprised. I have a little bag of scrap paper that I keep. 'Cause look, you never know when you're going to need your scrap paper. All right. So tear your scrap paper up in and make like 4 or 5 little balls. They can be about an inch, I guess. You don't want to make them too big because what we're going to do here is we're going to just make a little quick paper toss game right there where we are. Playing does not have to be this amazing thing where you go on a trip. It doesn't have to be this amazing thing where you have all these really cool toys or really awesome running shoes, right? It doesn't have to be that. I mean, it can be, but playing can happen anywhere at any time. And the point of this show is to help people understand how living a playful life can just be a part of your daily routine. Now that we have these 5 little pieces of scrap paper and we have a cup, we have a little game that's always ready at our disposal. And you put the cup about a foot or 2 away from you, and then you're going to see how long it takes you to get all 5 pieces of paper in the cup. Just start. Oh,
Okay.
Do we get to start? Are we starting?
go ahead. Just start. Yeah, just start. See how long it takes you. You're playing against yourself.
Do we make sound effects like what's your
Oh, yeah. Sound effects make it better. Oh, I got all 5.
what?
I did. I got all 5. Okay.
Bam, I got all 5.
Oh, all 5. All 5.
I gotta go get mine.
We got basketball players out
She's an overshooter.
Yeah, it happens that way. Look, I missed twice. It went over there on the floor. But what I love about this is if you do it enough, that muscle memory kicks in, and then you can almost get. Look, I did it again. I love that. Okay,
Getting exercise in with this game.
So we did the cup flip. We did the paper toss. What's another game that you think we could use this cup for? What could we do with it? It could be a costume.
It could.
Talk into it.
Like that little monkey from Aladdin.
Yep, that's what I was thinking, like a megaphone or a.
Yeah, cut the bottom out. Okay. You know what? How many of you have ever wanted to scream into the void? It definitely. If you put.
Hey, this is a great tool for hard days.
Yes. Just look. You need to have a look. When I come to see y'all next, I hope that all of you will have taken a paint pen and like right on here it says play cup or something. Make something fun out of your cup. Because that's what you can do. Isn't it amazing how easy play can just be invited into our day? I mean, we just sat here together. All we had was paper, a piece of paper and a cup. And suddenly we have, and we started our day with a moment of play. That's how it happens. Y'all, I just realized something.
We had some laughs.
We've had lots of laughs, but I just realized I forgot to put my You Matter pin on. Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
This is the first episode that it's not on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I feel like I have to have it on, or it's not really.
Yeah, but where are ours? How do we get that?
Oh, I will make sure you have it. Pause. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. We should do that.
Megan, are you sweating from getting up and having to go get your?
No, not yet. I made a few of them. So
Okay.
Well, this was my game. The flipping the cup was not my game, but
The
this was my game. The
was your game.
basketball. Like, yeah, that was my
Now,
game.
see, I like the flipping the cup because it's a challenge, and I'm like, I got to get this right.
I do too. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
competitiveness of it.
So I love what y'all did. Y'all brought it back to the play personalities. Some of you are competitors, some of you are not. But I like to think of the cup flipping game. I'm not, if I'm playing by myself, I'm exploring the toss, the flip of the wrist, the physics of it all.
See, that's
I'm
what
gonna
I
keep
was
working
thinking.
on it.
Yeah. So I
was
turned it into a
thinking-
competitive game, but you can also just say, hey, I'm going to do this on my own to explore what the cup will do. Right.
Mhm.
I'm thinking like this is like critical thinking.
It is. It is all those things.
We were persevering because we didn't give up.
Yeah.
Sure were.
And we didn't even go to the traditional route that a lot of people have done with these cups of building the towers. I mean, I think every classroom in your school should have a sleeve of these cups just so they can practice building that tower. Because talk about,
They love that. They do
Mr.
that.
Dearybury.
do they do it?
And they love it. That's one of their favorite things to
Yep,
do.
love it.
So we have to tell you, not only did we incorporate our board games into TLD, but now when we have our meetings, like with our office people or
Mhm.
other like stuff, and even if like visitors come from somewhere else, we want to have a playful moment.
I
before we
love it.
start.
Oh my gosh,
So
I
we've
love that.
done a tower challenge,
I love it.
and we've played. Hold on. Now I'm going to the camera. And now we've played the ring toss game. Look,
Love
they
that.
light up.
I love that. Look, y'all don't just start your day with a moment of play. Y'all are living a playful life. I love it so much. And I hope that everybody that watched our doodle show last night knows this, and everybody that watches Dearybury every day, y'all are doing amazing work there at the school. And I'm telling you, the reason that your school is so successful is because of what y'all are doing as a leadership team, but also how y'all are cultivating your own playful life. Like when I think about the work that y'all are doing as individuals and how that's spilling over into your work, or it might be the other way around too. The playful work is spilling over into your life. But either way, I love that about y'all. And I'm just privileged and honored to be a part of the whole experience. And I can't wait to see y'all again in August. And thank y'all for being on the show. I can't wait till this episode airs so everybody can meet y'all and get to know how wonderful you are. And I'm going to tell y'all, like I tell every guest on the show, you matter, even though I forgot to get my button on before the show started. You matter. And I want everybody to remember to, y'all play pretty. All right.
Y'all play pretty.
We'll see y'all on the next episode of A Dearybury of a Day. Bye, everybody.
Bye.